Do you have a strainer for the noodles? Did we ever get one?
It's still down in the cupboard. You can go grab it.
Alright, we're gonna break away for a second to check out our sweet cupboards. Oh, look at that! There's our thing. I'm holding the wrist strap to this thing in my mouth right now to keep it out of view and to have my other hand free.
You could put it around your wrist.
But no, but then my wrist is attached to the camera and I don't have free range of movement.
Okay.
You don't understand.
I do now.
No, you don't.
So as you can see, if you cook the noodles while you're cooking the roux, it saves a little bit of time, but it does require a bit of multitasking, which is easier if you've got a second person in the kitchen. Sometimes I've tried to do it myself this way, and it's difficult but doable.
Oh yes, this meal is like 100% guaranteed to get your lady friend, like, to get you into their pants. Tell them, Shane. Real life testimonials.
I wouldn't say 100%, but, you know, it certainly helps. Pretty much any cooking you can do for a woman tends to really impress her, and she will definitely be more likely to view you in a positive light, in my experience, anyway.
Hey, it totally won me over. I was like, hey, this dude cooks as well as I do. That's pretty awesome. But I think I cook better than him now since I've been going to school. I don't know if that's true or not.
At the very least, you know more about it. Like, you know this is called a roux instead of, hey, I mix some stuff with some other stuff.
Do you think you would have the stamina to baste a turkey for like 5 hours and do other turkey things?
Maybe. I wouldn't necessarily know what things to put on the turkey like you do.
Mm.
And that's my thing is, I'm really good at following a recipe, but if I don't have a recipe, then I pretty much just kind of flail around and don't manage to do anything. Whereas you're more creative. You can say, hey, I'm gonna take this spice and this, you know, seasoning and put them in with this, and, you know, then suddenly it tastes delicious. And I can't do that. I'll like end up over-spicing it or putting together two spices that don't mesh well or something like that.
Oh yeah, I should teach them how to make hot pot one day.
Oh yes.
Especially since winter's coming, that's a really good winter dish. That's like super cheap.
Here we go.
Especially if you like shop right.
Now you can definitely see some bubbles coming up in the side there.
I can see them around the edges and stuff now that the camera's back and forth. Yeah.
And once I stop stirring, they're pretty much on the whole thing. So yes, that roux is pretty much
done.
Finished. Let me grab my cookbook because I still don't have this recipe memorized.
Hey babe, you need to test one of these noodles.
Just a second.
The noodles. Right. These cook faster than normal noodles.
Well, it's probably fine if you think it's fine.
I can't tell.
Needs a little longer.
Okay.
Alright. So then, we get our broth and cream.
Heavy cream.
And I actually want to remove this from the heat and add that in. Okay. Then
I'm taking over.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Then we put it back on the heat. Shit. And try not to spill much. And we turn the heat way up.
You saw nothing. Nothing!
And so we heat that till it starts boiling. And then we continue stirring it for 1 minute while it boils.
This will help the flour in the sauce to puff up and thicken.
I never knew that.
The liquid.
I never knew that. I just followed the recipe because it said to do that. Pasta's probably done. If you want to check it.
Oh, I was hoping you would check it. And I would just keep stirring.
Yeah, that can work.
And we need a sponge to mop up our spill.
Still a little bit
underdone.
Yeah. I'll grab a sponge.
Oh, and for viewers at home that don't know, don't cook this particular mixture in an aluminum pot. When you whisk it like this, the aluminum will flake off and discolor your liquid and make it gray. And you do not want a gray cream sauce your lady friend whose pants you were trying to get in will be all like, ew, it's all gray. Why is it gray? Ew, oh my gosh, shoes. And you will not get in her pants at all.
Shoes?
Shoes.
Why shoes?
I don't know. I hear ladies like shoes.
What does that have to do with the thing being gray, though?
I don't know. Ladies and shoes. They like talking about shoes.
You're such a dude.
I am such a dude. I'm proud of it. I am the Deuteronomist.
Although you have a pretty big collection of shoes yourself.
I'm looking to get rid of them, though. I used to wear a lot of them, but now either they don't fit me or some other bullshit. Oh, did we talk about our move?
I don't know if we talked about it yet.
Well, we're moving, so when we move, I plan on doing like a mass clean out of all my stuff. So I don't have so much shit.
At this point, the noodles are pretty much done, so I'm gonna strain those. At this point, the camera can pretty much only see steam, I'm sure.
No, I can see other stuff. Back to sauces.
How's it coming? Is it boiling yet?
It's almost to a simmer.
Okay. I'll get out the pan.
Oh yeah, you can totally just like eat this tetrazzini it is, but Shane likes to go like an extra step and bake it in the oven for a little while, make the Parmesan cheese on top get really crispy. Oh, we are now starting to see some thickening. And here's our strap getting all in the way. But yeah, see it's starting to thicken up really nice now. I'm getting more resistance. You can actually see ribbons being created by the whisk. Ribbons of sauce.
I could hold the camera while you do that.
Oh, cool. Ain't that some nifty shit? Oh, we're getting some bubbles. See, you can create ribbons with the sauce. That means it's getting really nice and thick, and that's what you want to see. You want to see these ribbons.
The autofocus is having a little bit of a hard time with this, but nah.
Well, you can see the lines being created by the whisk. That's also kind of ribboning. Ah, what's burning?
I don't know. Probably it's a little bit on the burner. We'll just turn on the fan.
Okay, so this is really thick now. It's come to a boil. It's really thick.
That's probably about where we want it.
So I'm going to turn this off.
Okay, so I've got over here a saucepan.
You want to put the sauce in it?
Not quite yet. Usually I put the noodles in first.
You want me to take back the cam? Or you like being cameraman?
I can be cameraman.
Alright. You mean cameraman number 2? You want me to put the sauce on?
Yes. Actually,
turkey?
I'm going to do the turkey first. There we go. Now you can pour the sauce on top of that.
Does the sherry go on first? Or is that, what point does sherry goes on? What point does that go on?
That just gets mixed in along with the sauce.
Okay, cool.
So yeah. Pretty much the order of this stuff doesn't matter much, but I try to put the solids in first and pour the liquids on top of that so that it saturates a little bit pretty easily.
It gets all soaked in.
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to get like a rubber spat or something.
Yeah, that seems good.
I'm going to use the baby spatula. Get all the nooks and crannies. All those nice crispy bits. Because, let's face it, money's tight these days, so as much sauce as you can salvage, the better. Don't want to... Because, I mean, I just got like 3 tablespoons or more out of that, and that would just been like a waste of sauce.
Yes.
And you don't want to do that.
No.
You don't want to be a sauce waster.
No. Alright.
Alright.
Now I can grab the sherry. Pour that in there.
Do you have the spoon you're using?
Yeah, it's right here.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, I'm standing in the light.
A little bit.
I'm not now, though.
Good. So yeah, you pretty much mix all that together.
Ambrose, we do not need the commentary. Ignore him and he'll go away.
That's unlikely. You know how persistent he is.
Okay, there.
It's a pretty thick sauce, so it can be hard to stir while
Filming.
Yes.
You will have an easier time of doing this. Oh yeah, there's some naked noodles, Shane.
I'm working on it.
You can't have naked noodles on YouTube. We're gonna have to blur that out.
We just showed a whole thing of naked noodles earlier before we poured the stuff on.
Oh my god, it was an orgy of naked noodles. There's some in the corner. There's some in the corner. Get them!
Yes, Ambrose, we're getting them. Okay, that seems pretty well saturated. Got a little sauce in the microwave. Good times.
I just cleaned that today. You are ruining the kitchen I actually got around to cleaning.
Whatever, I'll spin it off. And finally...
Time for a wine break.
See? Sponge. Finally...
Yes.
Parmesan cheese.
And you know, they say, what was it, 1 cup of cheese?
Half cup, actually.
Half cup. I think that's just a suggestion. For those who are more of the cheesy persuasions, can add more. I know I will once this is over. I'll be cheesing the hell out of mine.
Yes. You can certainly add cheese when it's done.
And I'll probably end up adding a sprinkling of Jane's Crazy Salt because that stuff is good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Alright.
Jane's Crazy Salt is delicious. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now it can go into the oven. And that will bake in there for about 30 minutes. Timer. Button mashing definitely helps with that timer. So yeah, now we're gonna wait 30 minutes and then turn the camera back on and show you what it looks like.
And then we're gonna eat it in front of you and be like, oh, mom, it's so delicious.
I might do some of that too.
Num num num.
Alright, see you in 30.
Woo!
And time.
Woo, we're setting the times.
Okay.
Oh man, you guys over the internet can't smell this, but this smells frackin' amazing.
Yeah, it does.
Check
that out.
Oh, check out that golden crispy.
Yes.
I want some.
Well, you're about to have some, so that works out.
Well, gosh golly, darn gee whiz, willikers.
Alright, YouTube. It has been fun showing you how to make this dish. One quick thing to note that I forgot to mention before. It works in a 2-quart casserole dish. This one's a 3-quart, which is why it's so low in it. But yeah, anything...
Work with what you got.
2-quart or bigger should be good. Alright, well, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving, ate lots of turkey, and make some turkey tetrazzini out of it.
Yeah, so happy Thanksgiving leftovers, everybody.
Yep. Later.
Bye.